stop the funk. I can't stop it. I can't stop the funk. I can't stop it. I can't stop the funk. I can't stop it. I can't stop the funk. I can't stop it. Yo, it's your boy Kenji2real. Look here, got a movie review for you. Eternals 2021. Yep, this is one of the worst MCU movies I ever seen. I get why the ratings are what they are on Rotten Tomatoes. I get it. I understand. But I'm not going to get into spoilers, except one. And it's the worst one. But before we get into that, let's just talk about why this movie to me sucked. It's not enough action. It's a lot of CGI. It's not a very well put together story. It's a lot of going back and forth to the present, to the past, to try to explain to you something that can be said really in good 15 minutes. They do this like it's almost like an hour and 30 minutes are wasted with it's wasted by introducing these characters to you in the present, but then giving you some background information on them in the past. It's like back and forth thing going on right now. And so the main drift is the Eternals think they're there to advance the humans and protect them from the deviants. But that is not the case. Their mind has been getting erased by the celestial being that created them. And they're there to create a celestial out of the planet that the humans are on. So they farm them, multiply them, then sacrifice them to make a celestial. Now, the only people that knew about this was the leader Ajak and Icarus. Now, Icarus ends up being, spoiler, real big spoiler, Icarus ends up being the bad guy of this movie. You're thinking it's the deviants, right? You're like, oh, it's the deviants. They're back. They're back in the present now. Why they back? I don't know. And then found out Icarus knew about the plan, and now that the other Eternals know about the plan, you can see where they split. Now, when I saw this and I saw that they made Icarus the villain, I said, wow, this makes so much sense why the first 2 hours of this movie was not enjoyable, because you're thinking that the deviants are the real villains, but then you realize the deviants, they don't speak. They're not speaking. They're not like the deviants in the comic books where they can speak and they can, they're showing you that, hey man, we got some type of organization. We're not just animals running around just taking humans and biting them. And it's like every deviant looked like a four-legged wolf made out of the alien body. They look like the alien from Alien movies, but wolves. And whenever they absorbed Eternal, it made them more human, right? I was like, this is not even how the Eternals and the Deviants work in a real comic book history, but I see you trying to do something different. And guess what? You doing that, trying to be more refreshing, it didn't work. Because you took almost an hour and 30 minutes to introduce all these characters, because you all wanted them to have some screen time. But I'm thinking like, bro, this is 2 hour and 23-minute movie. And so when you finally get to the climax of what it is going on really, you find out that Icarus knew about why they're really there. And Icarus tries to stop them from stopping the Celestial from being born. And if it's born, it's going to destroy the whole planet and kill all the humans. So they have a fight, right? Eventually, he loses because he cannot kill one of the Eternals, who's going to be the one to destroy the Celestial that's about to be born. He can't do it, and he's so guilt-ridden. Guess what this guy does? He flies into the sun. I was like, bro, That is not your story. That I think that's somebody else's story because that is not how you die, Icarus. That is not how you die, and this is not how you go out, bro. They just made, they just put a stain on the name of the hero Icarus, the Superman of the Marvel Universe. They sacrificed him, a hero, and made him into like a bad guy. I was like, wow. Do you know when the Eternals in the comic books found out the real reason why they're on that planet and doing what they're doing? They killed themselves because they couldn't live with it. Not this shit. And guess who was the last one to kill himself or die? Icarus. So what the fuck is this shit? Bro, why did you villainize Icarus like this? Why would you do this? Icarus is like the most knowable character out of the Eternals. And you would think that Icarus was the main protagonist. You'd be like, oh, he's the star of this movie. No, his girlfriend is. I'm like, who? Cersei? Yep. Why? I don't know. Disney. They do this stuff. And you know why they do it. It's like, it's some political driven stuff. But we're not about to get into that. Because at the end of the day, that's not the main reason why this movie sucks. It's not about you being inclusive that we care. It's not, oh, you had a black gay man. No, we don't care about that. We don't care. Oh, you made a sex change to the woman, to Ajax. It doesn't matter, bro. That's not the reason why this movie sucked. It might be some of you guys' reasons why, because you worry about that stuff too much. My reason is that this movie was just not an exciting movie. It was not a well written movie. It wasn't put together right. And the the whole, trying to shock you and be like, oh, Icarus is the bad guy. I'm like, no, no. You just stained this character. And it's letting me know, guess what? There's not going to be Eternals 2. Because you can't make another Eternals movie without Icarus. This was a one and done movie. Alright? Marvel ruined another movie, y'all. Ruined another movie. Another character they ruined. Which just don't make no sense, people. But hey, the ratings speak for themselves, bro. People think this movie isn't good. It's boring. It's like 3 action scenes in the movie, and all of them suck. It's your boy Kenji. Subscribe, comment, like, share. Do all the thug. I'm out.